welcome back from Top of the Wall. My name is Mason Up, and I have another deck for you today. This one we've seen before, but some people left some comments suggesting some things. Somebody recommended Core Skyfisher, somebody recommended Martyr's Soul, and I actually kind of agree with Martyr's Soul. I don't know why I didn't think about Convoke too much. We have a bunch of tiny weenies in this deck, little weenies in this deck, so why not put a big payoff for all of those little weenies in the deck with Martyr's Soul? We did replace Martyr of Sands, which was one of the Soul Sisters that they use in Modern, but we don't have, the big payoff for life gain, so it makes sense to cut it in exchange for something. Martyr's Soul was what someone recommended. It's 3 mana for 3/2 with Convoke, but if we cast it and it enters the battlefield, and we have no tapped lands, then it enters with 2+1/+1 counters. So that means we get a nice 5/4 for 0 mana, and all we had to do is tap a bunch of weenies. I also add in 1 Mana Tithe, because 1 Mana Tithe seems really fun. Thinking about it, I'm going to cut the White Mane Lion and add 1 additional Martyr's Soul to the deck. So now we have a couple of extra beaters and a couple of extra ways to win the game. And we essentially just switched out the Martyr of Sands for the Martyr of Souls and switched out the White Mane Lion for Mana Tithe now. So this is one of our little tricks. It's a white 4-spike that nobody ever sees coming because it's 1 white mana for a 4-spike that nobody ever sees coming. Super easy to play around, but nobody does because there's so many instances of just leaving up 1 white mana. I do feel like the 1-drop slot is a little empty now, and I'm considering going to the Selesnya Soul Sisters build that I did a while ago that has a few different cards in it and has a few different ways of winning the game. Well, basically, it's just some different threats with Scion of the Wilds, which is a payoff for having all of the creatures. But in double green, that's a little pricey for a deck that's mostly white. You have to really invest in green mana more. But don't worry about our 4 sisters that we're down. We still have plenty of sisters in the deck, enough to still call it Soul Sisters, with still 15 sisters in here. Dorks that gain us life. We still have 8 of these 1-drop Soul Sisters, and we still have the 4 Suture Priest, and we have 3 Answered Prayers still, which is both a threat and a official Soul Sister as of now. Well, actually, as of before. I think maybe we should cut one of the Secluded Steeps and go up just 1 Plains. We do have some amount of flood protection with the Crier already, and I think I'd prefer more untapped lands than anything. We could do more with the mana base. Maybe it might be the what was it? The Idyllic Pasture. Yeah, it was the white. It was the white Plains card. No, it should be in here. Oh, you know what? I guess I don't have it. I think it was Idyllic Prairie. It enters the battlefield, and if you have enough Plains, it comes into play untapped, and you get to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, which might be kind of advantageous since we have Daybreak Chimera, and we do have an Angel over here, so we could make one of our flyers just out of bolt range. Anyway, time for the sideboard. We do still have the Prismatic Strands, and those are both fogs and good ways to protect yourself from giant fireballs or, combo decks of any particular kind. I believe this does actually stop Storm, thinking about it. Yeah, I think this does actually stop the cycling Storm deck, so that's actually kind of a little bonus. Patrician's Scorn, good against enchantments. Holy Light for tokens and elves. White Mane Lion just to mess with some of our opponent's removal spells, flickering our creature out of the way and back to our hand, then we get to replay it. Getting more ETBs. Relic of Progenitus for graveyards. Obsidian Acolyte is there to hate on black decks. The Standard Bearer is amazing for dealing with heroics and boggles. It will catch their enchantments and put them onto the Standard Bearer instead. Lithium Thread Field. Our creatures get that nice little anthem effect for their butts, protecting them from electricity. Field Surgeon is another way to protect them from Electric Ray, and more so from mid-range decks, so that way we can end up blocking our opponent's creatures much more efficiently. And we can also use this to fade some amount of bolts, because we can tap our creatures to throw around, prevent the next one damage onto another creature, or the creature itself. The Fragmentizes are great against Affinity. I'm thinking about actually cutting the Fragmentizes and going up to Dust, because we're not particularly fast. And the Fragmentize feels like a good way to slow down your opponent and accelerate yourself. Hold on. Is it? Yeah, it's Dust. Oh, I have land selected, that's why. There we go. Yeah, 2 Dust. And with these 2 Dust, we can get a 2-for-1 and exile 2 artifacts, so we can either get rid of 2 of their lands really early, and it doesn't care whether Darksteel Citadel is indestructible or not. We can still just get rid of it. Or we can get rid of a Mirror Enforcer and whatnot. Now let's get into some gameplay. And we have our first opponent. Let's see here. It is... I shrank the wrong thing in OBS. Let's just pretend that I'm still shrinking the wrong thing in OBS. Dear God. Anyway, it's better now. Don't worry about it. It is... Oh, they decided to keep their hand at 7 cards. No Jord. This seems relatively keepable. I mean, we do have lands, and we do have a Squad Hawk. That is... It's keepable. We do have some removal and, you know, some stuff. This is fine. Fine. You play Plains. You play Thraben Inspector. This is either mono white mid-ranged, or it's Kodaltha Boros. And if you're wondering what I'm drinking, it is Pepsi with blueberry concentrate in it. It's good. Oh boy, I have no 1-drop. Sure, pass the turn. I will probably Mana Tithe the first Core Skyfisher. It's about as good as it. It's about as good as a card that they have. All right, that's a card. If they miss their land drops, if they miss a land drop because they got greedy and did 2 Thraben Inspectors. No, it's Kodaltha Boros. And they found land. Alright, you punch. Sure. Punch. Faithless Looting. Oh, this is Boros Bully. Oh god, Faithless Looting is an enabler. They're gonna get another use out of it in a second. Do I want to counter this, throw them off a bit, or do I want to just go ahead and counter... No, yeah, I'll counter this. This seems like a perfectly fine thing to mess with. Mana Tithing a Faithless Looting. Perfect. Suture Priest might be fine. Then Squad Hawk. If we see, don't get me wrong, if we see Mentor, what was it? I can't remember. Seeker of the Way. I'll stop and I'll Journey to Nowhere. I'll just Journey to Nowhere. It's fine. At least we get plenty of blockers. That's cool. You cycle. I'm guessing that means you have plenty of land drops. I'm not blocking that. Nope. It's good. All good. We're all perfectly fine here, just not blocking. Boros Garrison, sure. I didn't realize that they played Garrison in Boros Bully. Ooh, Martyr's Soul. Ah, God. Alright, well, I'm gonna Squad Hawk here. Thinning the deck, getting a bunch of cards. Always yield to Squad Hawk. Oh yeah, I have to wait until I get priority again to mess with this. Yes, we'll use that ability. And yes, we'll take 1 Squad Hawk, 2 Squad Hawk, 3 Squawk. And now we have 3 other Squawks. Perfect. And always yes. And always. Thank you, whoever taught me that. I can't remember, but thank you so much. Ooh, I'll pack them back. Punch. And what's awesome about Suture Priest in this matchup, it's gonna potentially deal them a lot of damage. Because remember, they do make a ton of tokens sometimes. So this could be quite a bit for just 2 mana. If you had a card that just... Oh yeah, Battle Screech it up. Yeah, you go. You get that. You go, you make those tokens. Always yes. And then always. We'll let you lose some life. I think they're pausing to think about it for a second, like, is it worth it? Yeah. Okay, you flash back. They decided that it's worth it, and yeah, it is worth it. Next turn, God, these Journey to Nowheres, I don't want to use them on Hawks or Thraben Inspectors. God, that seems like a terrible idea. I wonder if they have Rally the Peasants in hand. Another Martyr's Soul, hey! Well, the nice thing about oh no, we won't use the ability. I would normally Squawk, but I don't want to run out of time. We will Hawk again. I don't want to Convoke these yet. I kind of want to get full value out of them and start swinging with them. No. Yeah, that's fine. Nope, I'd prefer more blockers here. Now, with Martyr's Soul, I really want to get full value and end up playing out a nice 5-4. Being able to swing in and maybe force them to start chumping. You dig for some cards? They don't have Rally yet. Otherwise, they might have done it. Maybe they're looking for the one of Electrickery? No, no, no. No, no, no. What are you doing? Is that targeting Suture Priest? Yeah, okay. You got my Suture Priest. God. It managed to deal them 5 damage. And gain me a little life. Mm-hmm. No. Another Martyr's Soul, hey! This seems fine. I'll Martyr's Soul. I could be dead if they have Rally. But I have a couple of 5-4s coming. And... No, no, no. Oh, God, I hit the wrong button. Oh, Jesus. Well, I only missed out on 1 Squad Hawk. Hopefully that doesn't kill me. Oh, what's this? Battle Screech. Yay! More hawks. I love those. Damn it. Damn it. Where's our hawks? Are you gonna flash that back? They're gonna flash it back. Okay. Oh, this is gonna soften me up. Oh, they don't attack. Are they considering blocking? I think I'm gonna attack. If this thing eats a couple of tokens, that is fine. Are you comfy with this? You're perfectly fine? Oh, I think they were worried that we were going to Guardian's Pledge or something. Because I don't know why they wouldn't attack. If they have Rally the Peasants, that's 3, it's 15. Yeah, that seems like death. I really want to, Martyr's Soul here. But, I think I'm just gonna have to Squad Hawk. Make another blocker. I would not like to search. No thanks. And I think I'm gonna Journey to Nowhere. Targeting Thraben Inspector. Just to get rid of one card. Just to get rid of one thing. It's a creature that I can't just trade 1-for-1 with. I have to double block it to try to kill it. Yeah, that's fine. And then next turn, I can untap. Swing again with Martyr's Soul. Oh, God. Just singing 8 of them stacked up. Oh, okay. Okay. Big swing. Don't do it. Rally the Peasants is an instant, right? Okay. Time to very carefully block. This doesn't kill me. God, do I have to trade all of these Squad Hawks for... Frick! I freaking hate this. If I don't, I might die to Rally. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Now you're gonna Rally? Yeah, there it is. Oh, no, do they have Bolt? They have Bolt and Rally. Okay. And then they Bolt me. That's how I die? Ah, damn it. They got Bolt. Alright, alright. GG. I had a slow start with no sisters in the opener. They're gonna bring in Electricity. So these threads and these Field Surgeon seem fine. Relic of Progenitus just kind of eats away some of their cards. Oh, hey, they're cool scooping. That's fine. So anywho, yeah, I think the way to sideboard in against them, I would consider putting in the 1 relic. Not these standard bears though. Lithium threads. Just get in some of this protection from Electricity. And get in the Prismatic Strands. Those would be good for fogs, not just protection from Electricity, but it would also be protection from a bunch of their Squad Hawks and whatnot when they try to rally against us. Relic of Progenitus would eat away at some of the Faithless Lootings and some of their flashback cards. And I could kind of maybe stop them from using a few of them. I'm paying 2 mana to prevent them from getting 2 extra cards worth of value might be worth it. The cuttable cards, I'm thinking maybe Guardians. I'm thinking maybe a Guardian's Pledge. Yeah, probably a Crier, a Guardian's Pledge. No, the Criers and the Guardian's Pledges. God, I know they have Seeker of the Way, so I want to keep these Journey to Nowheres in there. I really do. I would sideboard in like this. If I couldn't find room for the relic, I probably wouldn't put in the relic. I'd probably just leave the relic out. That would be fine. Anyway, sorry for the video being a little short today, and our opponent scooping. That's a shame. There's another video that that's coming out at 7 o'clock today. One where I use some of my new player points to enter a modern Gauntlet League, and I'm gonna just start like trying to do 2 videos a day. One closer to the morning, or early afternoon, and one late afternoon. You know, one before dinner, one after dinner, kind of a thing. And that is probably gonna go on for a while. I'm trying to get up to that the point where I can make 2 videos a day, so people that like Pauper can get something that's Pauper related earlier in the day, and people who like other stuff, I can throw my net out later at night, or later in the afternoon, and try to see what those people like. Try to see if I can get some people who are interested in other things in some of the videos later in the day. That is all for now. Don't forget to name some cards and crack some clues, and coming in for that face touch.